When the ruler of the feast had tasted the water that was made wine, and knew not whence it was, but the servants which drew the water knew, the governor of the feast called the bridegroom. The Gospel of John, chapter 2, verse 9. This topic was originally preached by Pastor Clyde Ellis of Mount Olive Baptist Church of Woodbridge, Virginia. Recently, my small church, the Hill Ministry, hosted my daughter's baby dedication. Around 25 people said they were coming. Approximately 10 people canceled at the very last minute. They called my wife and I while we were setting up for the event. Another 10 people never bothered to call. Then, unexpectedly, 40 people that were never counted or planned for showed up. What a whirlwind. My wife ordered enough food for 35 people. She believes 55 people showed up. I disagree. I think around 45 people showed up. Nevertheless, everyone that wanted to eat, though, ate well. Some even went for seconds. We still don't understand those numbers. When we left that event, I believe that almost everyone had a good time. Only one person was aware of the miracle that God had performed. My wife knew. The servant knew. In the scripture above, the governor of the feast offered a critique on proper wine etiquette. Many people ate, drank, and had a good time. Only the servants, though, knew what Christ had done. They were the ones that saw the water. They were the ones that saw the change. I have been in the Lord for 20 years this fall. I have heard many a person say, I wish that I could have experiences with God like you, Tony. God just doesn't move like that for me. I never say it, but I often think you have never positioned yourself to experience God's best. I have seen a thunderstorm part just long enough for our church to march down the road. Then as soon as we were finished marching and praying and preaching, and as soon as all of the equipment had been put back into the vehicles, the storm began to pour out once again. I saw him do that miracle because I was serving. The servants knew. I saw a young handicapped black man facing 8 years of jail time walk away with only time served. I started calling and asking questions when his court-appointed attorney would not. I was only 27 and had nothing but faith in God. I saw the miracle because I was serving. The servants knew. I saw another handicapped brother facing a murder charge and a life sentence. I called his attorney and he said back to me, Reverend, there is no hope. This young man is going to jail for a long, long time. I saw that brother set free the next weekend when they found the real killer. I would never have seen God's miracle if I had not been serving in that jail. The servants knew. Jesus called us to serve. When we obey and serve with a pure heart, we are strategically positioned to experience God's best. We won't always look good while serving. Things won't always go smoothly. People will very rarely say thank you. You will go unappreciated. But if you serve, we will see God's miracles. I can promise you that. For the servants knew.